Hi, I'm Frank Field here with Frank's Fertilizer, and I'm here to show you some of the things that Frank's Fertilizer can do for you. Frank's Fertilizer, the future of growing. During this presentation, I'm going to show you some of the great things about Frank's Fertilizer, like what's inside and what makes it so effective, where did it come from, and a brief history of the background of Frank's Fertilizer, and also the global marketing potential and the worldwide potential of this product. Frank's Fertilizer provides the perfect combination of necessary nutrients for growth in a plant. These include phosphorus, nitrogen, and potassium as the main three that we use. Nitrogen is great for plant growth and makes the plant strong and grow up big and healthy. Phosphorus is great for energy transfer inside the plant and how energy gets from place to place. And potassium helps to regulate the metabolism of the plant, as in how much water and food it takes in per day. Now, the truth about fertilizers is that all fertilizers contain these three things. It's the main ingredients in fertilizers. But yet, our fertilizer is still twice as effective as everything else out there. So what's the real secret that we're using? The secret to Frank's Fertilizer is plutonium. Yes, plutonium. Now, this has never been before used in a fertilizer, but yet it causes overwhelming plant development. In fact, our plants develop twice as fast as the leading competition's fertilizer. Not to mention that Frank's Fertilizer is also completely safe. Plutonium is completely harmless. It strengthens the plant to make it stronger. It actually fortifies the soil for future growth, and it's also not harmful to humans. So if you're growing like a garden with tomatoes, fruits, and vegetables, the plutonium is not going to harm them in any way or make it dangerous to you. Now, if I were you, I still would be a little bit hesitant to believe plutonium is actually safe for use, but it really is. And here's a website that can back me up on that. This site is all about Colorado and how they're going to spread plutonium-laced sewage on farm fields. Plutonium is great for plant development, and as this article says, it is not dangerous to humans. So it's really the best of both worlds, and it can really be helpful. So here's a little background on Frank's Fertilizer. My father actually manufactured weapons for the US during the Cold War, and it was there that he witnessed the massive power of weapons-grade plutonium and how much energy it can create. After the war, my father wanted to downsize to a safer and more productive use of his plutonium, and he decided that plants and fertilizer was the best way to do that. He actually often told me after his time in the war that he wanted to make something to help the world, not destroy it. So he and his scientists that worked for him decided to engineer the perfect fertilizer for plants using the help of his plutonium. Once he and the scientists had finished this goal and achieved their work, our fertilizer basically just hit the ground running, and it was so successful we didn't have to advertise, and it just sold itself. Now this graph here shows that Frank's Fertilizer can exponentially increase the growth of your lawn or plants or garden. As you can see, over a 4-week period, Frank's Fertilizer clearly outperforms Scott's Lawn Care and Funky Fertilizer by a large margin. In my opinion, the best aspect of Frank's Fertilizer is the global marketability. Obviously you know that Frank's Fertilizer causes growth twice as fast as the leading fertilizer. What you didn't know is that it can also create growth in arid and moist environments, so like deserts or damp environments that really aren't conducive to growing. Our fertilizer is also inexpensive enough so that it can compete overseas. So developing countries that can't afford to bring in massive amounts of this fertilizer, they'll be able to with Frank's Fertilizer. And a lot of these developing countries have food shortages, so if we can give them our fertilizer and they can increase their food supply, it can also decrease the entire world hunger problem. So just the entire world potential and worldwide productability of this fertilizer is just endless in my opinion. Now I want you to check out our commercial. We worked pretty hard on it and I think it came out really well, so just check this one out.
Hi, Frank Field here from Frank's Fertilizer. Has your fertilizer ever left your garden looking like this? Imposter companies give you fertilizer, you couldn't grow hair on a monkey's back. Or as I like to say in the shrubbery industry, couldn't grow green in a shrubbery patch. Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. I was just fertilizing my garden real quick. You want real results for your garden? Take a look. Whoa! Take a look at this baby. Just Frank's Fertilizer. That's all you need. Look at this. That's crazy. Frank's Fertilizer. 2 easy steps. Put on the fertilizer, and then you can grow plants like this. That's what you need. If you want to grow magnificent plants like these, all you have to do is go to franksfertilizer.com. That's franksfertilizer.com. And you can have magnificent plants like these that your neighbors, friends, and everyone you know will be jealous of. Go online now.
So as you can see, great commercial there, highly produced, great acting, just a really solid commercial, and we're hoping that we can move to the next level through that commercial. Now after seeing all that, I can understand maybe you're still skeptical. You're thinking, why should I invest in this fertilizer as opposed to anything else? Well, as I've told you, it's twice as powerful as the leading fertilizers are on the market. Not to mention it can grow in arid and moist environments too. The plutonium is harmless. It's not going to endanger your food, the soil, or the plant itself. It's completely harmless. Also, there's a global necessity for plant growth, and you can be a part of solving this world hunger problem that we have right now just by investing in this fertilizer. It has so much global marketability. It's harmless, and it's so powerful. It just has a great combination of everything you would want in a fertilizer, and I think it can make big waves out in the market. So that's my presentation. If you liked it, you can contact me, Frank Field, at franksfertilizer.com. We actually have a link to the webpage right here, so you can check it out. Here's the webpage. We got a little basic stuff here about what our fertilizer is all about. The picture here, the Red Sox use our fertilizer. This is the picture of the field on opening day. Awesome stuff. They really like our fertilizer. We have a gift too. This is a metaphor for how your plant can develop into a giant tree if you use our fertilizer. It's pretty clever. I like it. Finally, down here we have our mascot. There's a little animation we made about our guy. There you go, drag him over. And there's Frank's Fertilizer right there. Pretty cool stuff. Also down here we have some helpful links: lawn basics, gardening basics, fertilizer basics, all the stuff you're trying to start your own garden. Pretty cool stuff. On the contacts page now, we have store hours. The current date is Sunday, May 4th, as I'm recording this. We have some prices of fertilizer for just local gardening needs. Here's a photo down here from our commercial while it was still in production. And here's the finished product of our commercial. You can stay updated. So you can watch that whenever you want, which I know you probably will want to. Then you can link back to the home page and look at it all over again if you want. So that is my presentation. I hope you like it. I hope you want to invest in Frank's Fertilizer. It's a great product. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.